Hello everyone, welcome back to Sujit Analytics. This is a continuation of SQL Tutorials for beginners. In this tutorial, I'm going to explain set operators in SQL. Before that, as we know, in our previous standards like 10th standard and 12th standard, we learned about set operations in mathematics. Suppose A union B, A intersection B, A difference B. So in the same way, in SQL, these set operators are applicable. Let's understand what is set operators, set operations. These set operations are used to combine data from multiple tables or statements. And there are mainly four set operators: union, union or, except, and intersect. These operators are used to combine the data. So why these operators are used? Like in the real time or when we practice, the data comes from different sources. Some data is in Excel file, some data in database, some data is comes from cloud. So, so we have to combine the data, all the data into a single database or single file. So in that cases, we use the set operators used to combine the data. And let's understand each operator with example. Union, first, it combines the data, from one or more tables and like, returns distinct values or unique values, and sorting happens. Automatically sort the data. So let's understand with the example. I have the Venn diagram for this union for these operators. See here, this is a Venn diagram for union, union or intersect, except. When it's come to union, when we perform this union operation, it returns all the data in the present in the first table and the second table. Consider this as a first table and this as a second table. When we use union statement, returns all the data present in the first table, the data present in the second table, but it removes the duplicates. Let's see with the example. So is it easy to understand to you? I have two tables. One is customers data, customers UK. Another one is customers US. So in my customers UK table, I have four records. In the same way, in the US table, I have four records. Customers UK table, I have 3, 4, 5, 6 customers details. In the customers US table, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 customer details. So when we perform union, returns only 6 records. But in the two tables, we have 8 records. With what is happening? Let's see. It has only 6 records, but we have 8 records. So when we using union operator, it combines data and removes the duplicates. See in this customers UK table, I have Charlie, David. In the same way, in the US table, I have the two records repeated, Charlie and David. So these two records are duplicated. That's why it removes the duplicates and gives only the single record for each Charlie and David. See, only one Charlie David is written. It removes the duplicate. And also sorting automatically happens. It sorts the data based on the customer ID. So this is about union. When it comes to union now, perform the same operation, but perform same, but when we execute it, we are able to see 8 records. Means Charlie David returned 2 times. So here union all what is doing is it does not remove any duplicates. It's considering all the records, even if it's duplicated or not. And the sorting also not happening. Does not sort in specific order. So it returns all records without sorting. Returns all records without sorting and no duplicates are removed. So this is about union out. And the next operator is intersect. So let's see the diagram, Venn diagram. See this is union out. Returns all the records in the first table and all the records in the second table. No duplicates or removed. Coming to intersect, you see the Venn diagram of intersect. See here, this is the first and the second table. Returns only the matching data. Only the matching data between two tables. You did. See, only Charlie, David, and David records are written because these two records are present in both tables. Customers UK table and customers US table. That's why this combines the data and returns only the common records. So these two records are present in the both the tables. That's why these two records are retained. This is about intersect. And coming to except is like difference operator. Perform difference. We see that A minus B or B minus A. So this is what except will do. This execute and we understand the definition of except. It runs only the two records, customer ID 5, 6, Emma and Frank. So what happening? We see by correcting the all the tables. So in this customer UK table, I have 4 records, 3, 4, 5, 6. The customers US table, I have 4 records, 1, 2, 3, 4. But when I using except operator, only these two records are returned. Here what happening is when we perform this operation, returns only the records that present in the first table, but not present in the second table. See, 5, 6 records only present in the this customers UK table, but they are not present in the US table. And when we see this customers 3 and 4 Charlie table, these are present in also in the US table. That's why the records are not retained. So that is what except operator is doing. Remove and let's see the Venn diagram of except. Let's see. This is the first table. This is the second table. Returning only the records that present in the first table. It's like difference. So this is about except operator. And and when we are using these operators, we have to ensure 3 rules should be satisfied. I forgot to say that When we are doing this operations, union all except set operators. So we have to use ensure three rules should be satisfied. That is, first one is both the statements should have same number of columns and the same data type in the same order. These rules should be followed because when you are combining the data, it should be follow these rules. If you don't follow this order, it may not combine the data. Suppose in our customers table we have the same data, but if I change the structure, suppose customer ID and name, and I am giving your name customer ID. When we combine that, so conversion failed, returning error. Conversion failed when converting the varchar value Charlie to the type into because this column, these two columns order, these two columns order does not match. Here the first one is customer ID, which is integer data type. Next one is name, which is varchar data type. And for this query, the first one is name. This customer ID and name is not compatible. That's why returns the conversion failed this error. So we have to ensure both the queries should have same number of columns and the same data type and also same order. So you have to give your first customer ID and name. Now same number of columns, same data type and same order. Now see it's working. So this rule should be followed. And it is noted that columns names may not be same. You can have different column names, but the column structure, the order, and the data type should be matched. So this is about set operators, union all, except, and intersect. I hope you understand. If you believe you learned something today, don't forget to give a like and share it with your friends who are learning SQL. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Sujit Analytics, to stay updated with my latest tutorials. And that's all. If you have any doubts, write your doubts in your comments. I will make sure to read and give response to you. And that's all. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.